It is December 15th. And I want to do a quick update because the last update I did last week, I was still in the hospital. The neurosurgeons have cleared me from the hospital, sent me home, said it's silly for me to sit there and wait for a hospital bed. So they sent me home. It turns out that all the pain I was having, which we thought could have been heart attacks because of the chemo drugs, was not. My heart is perfectly fine. Strongest thing on me. Yippee. What all the pain in my shoulder and arm are from is apparently I now have, at this point we're calling them lesions in my chin. You can see this side of my chin is swelled up. I also have it in my C6 and C7 vertebrae. And what that is doing to the vertebrae is 30% of the left side of those two vertebrae are basically gone. There's nothing there. And what's happening is my vertebrae is crushing down on the left side. The right side is still fine. It's holding up my neck so my head doesn't flop over. But it is pinching the one or two of the lateral nerves which come out from my spinal cord, and that is what's giving me all the pain. I have always grown up, just suck it up, deal with the pain. I learned in the hospital through one of the fabulous night nurses who, because it was the evening and it was night, we had time to talk and, figure things out. And with her huge amounts of help and the doctor backing us up, I learned that there's such a thing called pain management. And I can use these drugs to alleviate the pain. Now, I'm in a lot of pain right now. We were able to use morphine, and we started with Percocet, which is oxycodone and Tylenol mixed, to not eliminate the pain, but it took it from a 1 to 10 scale. I was probably 7 or 8, maybe 9 most of the time. Through the pain management, we were able to get that down to where I was maybe a 3 or a 4 in pain. And we were able to maintain that. Because I can't take IV form morphine at home because I don't have my port accessed at home. I did at the hospital so we could just mainline it right into me. Let me tell you what, that's a freaking trip. Morphine right into your arteries, went, my port goes right into my, the carotid artery. Wow, that just hits you like a ton of bricks, and boy, do you get a high off of it. But it kills the pain. And as long as you use it wisely, you're okay. I was truly worried, especially with the oxycodone. I was worried about getting hooked on it. I have now learned through the nurses and doctors that if you're in pain, you ain't going to get hooked on it. I am meeting with the pain management doctor at the oncology center next week, and we are going to take the plan that we had at the hospital, which worked, and adapt that plan to home use. I know we're going to, I take a long-acting morphine twice a day, and they've already said it's not enough. We got to up that because we can't get the good morphine, intravenous morphine at home. So we're going to up that. We're going to switch from Percodan because it's the Tylenol they don't want me to have in that massive amounts of doses. So we're going to switch it to oxycodone, I guess. But I'm probably sitting right now, probably a 5 on the pain scale. I've got an incredibly high tolerance to pain, so, that is the other problem, is that the doctors are like, and the nurses are like, you're not saying you have pain when you obviously do have pain. But I'm learning how to deal with that. I'm learning how to admit I have a problem. I am feeling pretty good. I mean, the pain is there, don't get me wrong. And I got to drive over to the doctor's in an hour or so for my mask to get my mask done. And I know that's going to kill me. That's going to bring the pain level right up to probably 8 or 9, because that's what driving in a car does to me. I think it's all the jostling around. But that's the update. Pretty much the rest of this year, I'm going to try to get done what I can done for my customers, people who have ordered stuff. But hopefully a lot of this medical stuff will be done by the end of the year, and I can, manage the pain and start getting back into the shop, filling orders, getting gunsmithing done. That's my goal for this coming year, is to get all caught up as quickly as I can, and then get on to other projects, keeping stuff going. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm in good spirits. So as I know more, I will let you guys know more. I really don't know what this mask is, but I get to keep it. So I'm, when they said I can, I was upset because they didn't let me choose the superpowers that I'm going to get, because they're going to irradiate me. They told me this isn't that kind of radiation. So, I was kind of upset about that, Feel free to send your condolences in about that I'm not going to get superpowers. But they said I can take my mask and draw on it and do all kinds of stuff, so I think I got superpowers. But I will keep everybody up to date as I know things. I will be putting on the channel, so long as they let me. I will be recording. I'm going to try to record the radiation treatments, because that's something I haven't done. I'm also going to go back and check the videos that I've done in the past and make sure I've done a video on what infusion is, what they do, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to make sure that goes up on Kicking It With Cancer. But I know you guys like my gun videos, but please go over to Kicking It With Cancer. I want to make this thing bigger than the gun channel, because I think it's more important. I think I can help more people that way. I'm not going to forget about you gun people. We'll use that term loosely. But yes, please help me with that. We're going to have some cool gun stuff that'll, coming up. I got a bunch of videos that I got to do. We're going to build this. This will be fun. And I'm going to figure out what else we can build and, play with and do silly things with. So thank you all. Thank you all for what you've done in the past. Thank you all for what I hope you will do in the future. Again, the new channel is Kicking It with Cancer. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you all later. Bye.